Hey guys, Drummond Blues coming at you with another video review, and what we got here is the Make Toys RM02N Gundog, and this is Make Toys' version of a Masterpiece Hound. And I have to say I'm very impressed with this. Comes with the box, and there's the front of the box, there's the side, and the back, showing all the goobly-goo, different positions you can put it in and all that fun stuff, and the top and the bottom and all that good stuff. And it also comes with the instructions, and on the front of the instructions it has the cartoon version, and on the back of the instruction it has the toy version, different colors, darker green. I almost kind of like the darker green. I don't know, but anyway, it comes with some instructions. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get on to the figure. And this guy is pretty cool, I have to admit. I really dig this guy. Excuse me, still sick. Rolls really nice. The colors just look phenomenal. I just really like this figure. I think it's pretty awesome, man. So anyway, these weapons do plug in back here in these little spots, and you can put all three on here. And it comes with some nice. This is his main gun. Nice weapon, silver, painted silver. This one kind of doesn't really work too well any kind of mode you try to do it in. It does rotate up and down, along with this one does. When you plug it in, you can move it up and down. Pretty nice. Anyway, those are his weapons. It's got nice rubber wheels. You can see through them, but I don't really care about that. The natural stopping place for this window is right there, but you can fold it up a little higher if you want to. Has nice painted tail lights. Also comes with this tire, which you can, boy, these don't want to come on, can remove. It's pretty nice. Little gas can, a bunch of different ways you can plug it in. So there's all types of different ways you can store this guy if you want to. Just depends on you and what you want to do. And overall figure is really nice, man. A lot of people are having trouble with the front, but unconnecting these pegs right here, but I'll show you a little trick. Nice painted detail all over, just really nice, man, really hefty. Here he is next to Masterpiece Blue Streak, Silver Streak, whatever you want to call him. So he is kind of a little bit bigger, but not too much. I think he scales pretty good for the most part. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm not that much of a scale nut. As long as it's close, I'm happy. So I think it's cool. Anyway, what I wanted to show is a lot of people are having problems tabbing this tab in. One trick is to push these out of the way, and that gives you room to flip this up. So when you're messing with this, you want to make sure it's when you're going back, say if you're doing it from robot to car mode, they're trying to plug it in with this hood down, so leave that hood up, and that gives you room. You got to make sure that these are fully collapsed, and when you're plugging it in, you got these two tabs. There's a tab and then there's a slot, and tab and a slot. And you got to kind of line up this tab and those two other tabs and kind of get them all in there at once. Now see how much easier that is to undo? Instead of trying to have that hood down and get it all in there, push this hood up out of the way, line all three up. It just pops right in. Then when you go to line this up, there's these two tabs right here, that one and that one. That gives you, move that steering wheel out of the way, that gives you room to push down on this front, and you line these up and just snap them in. and that makes it a lot easier to transform this guy. See what I'm saying? And then there's no mishaps right there. Anyway, that's the easiest way that I've found it. And also make sure that these flaps are down, because if you don't have these flaps down and you're trying to tab that in, it won't tab in. Anyway, let's transform this guy. Let's go back to what I did. First, I like to pull these down, get them out of the way, flip this up. And all you gotta do is pull out on these, pull out on that, split the legs, pull these down, pull this down, flip this down, and then fold that up. And then when you tab it, this tab right here will tab right there. So just fold that around like so. Same thing over here. Pull that down out of the way, flip his foot down, fold that up, tab it in like so. And just pull these out of the way, lift that whole thing up, get it out of the way, and just put the seats back. And these seats are removable. You can remove them out of the way if you want, if it makes it easier for you. So it's totally up to you. If they get in the way, you can untab them. And pretty much fold these in, and you got his legs done. Just like so. Voila. Another thing you can do is you can store this on his foot, which is probably the best way to do it. I just normally just stick it right there and then flip this down just like so. Okay, come back here. What you want to do is unpeg, I don't know how well that's coming in, unpeg that tire and then just flip it around out of the way. Just out of the way. Same thing, unpeg that tire and just flip it down. Also, let me pull this up a little bit. Push these up. Push this one up. Come back here. Flip around his arm or his shoulders. What you want to do is you want to 180 him. So just fold them around till they're level. Just like so. Same thing over here. Flip it around where it's level. Sorry for the shakiness here. I'm filming this at night, so it's kind of hard to pull his head out. And then take these wheels, and all you're going to do is push them in just like so. You're going to fold it around, and then you're going to slot that in right there, just like so. And then you can kind of bring that down if you want. Okay, next up, get this up a little bit. Sorry about that. Take his arm, fold it. It reminds me of the Viacon. Fold it. Oop. Tab it in, tab it in, tab it in. Same thing over here. Fold it down, tab it in, tab it in, tab it in. Pull that out of the way. You're gonna crack that open. Pull these shoulders out of the way. Get his arms out of the way. Oh, make sure you pull his arms out. Extend them. Extend it. And then just move that out of the way and bring it down. As you do, you kind of get his head up there. Make sure you pull his head up far enough. See if I'm doing this right here. Just bring his head down level. Fold that back up. And his this torso doesn't really clip in. There's a little thing right there, but it doesn't really tab in all that well. So it just kind of sits there. Make sure you pull this arm out. That one's extended and that's extended. Get his fists lined up right. Make sure I'm getting everything tabbed in here. Sorry. A lot of tabs on those forearms. Man, my voice is cracking bad here. And then just take these. I like to push these up and kind of fold them in like so. And voila. There he is. Transformed. And he looks nice, man. Sorry. Let's get a close-up of him. I mean, that just looks nice. That's cool. I really dig it. I really do. Anyway, articulation. Let's go articulation. Head can go all over, up and down a little bit. Shoulders are killer. Full 360. Swivel. Bend at the elbow. You know, it's got the masterpiece style hands. Hand swivel. Killer thing about his shoulders is that these bad boys will go all the way up like that. So that's pretty killer articulation right there. So anyway, I dig it. Now you can mount his shoulder cannon on his back. Put that there. You can also mount this tire on the back as well, and then just kind of fold this thing around like so. This gun really doesn't do anything, so I just kind of mount it right here. Oh, let's finish the articulation. It's got a waist swivel. Sorry about that, people. Just kind of move his waist up and down. You can go out, you can go up, you can go back. It's got a rotation. You can move the seat out of the way, bend his knee. Ankle tilt like crazy. Go forward and go back. So he has a lot of nice articulation, if you ask me. So I really dig this guy. I think he's cool. I think he's awesome. Really nice figure. A lot of people don't. Some people don't like the feet because it's not correct, but you know what? It makes him stand pretty darn good. So I don't mind his feet all that much. You can put the gun in here. Open it up. Standard. Slide it past the thumb deal. Oh, I'm having problems here. Slide it in there, push it in, and close the fist. And now he has the gun. He's all gunned up, ready to go off to battle. I really like this guy. Size comparisons. Let's pull in invisible. There he is next to invisible. So that's not too bad. Here he is next to Wheeljacky. So that's not too bad. And here he is next to Masterpiece Sideswipe. So that's not too bad. I really love this figure. Sorry, my voice is cracking. I highly recommend getting this guy. Fans Toys might be better. I don't know. This guy's got a ton of die cast. This green piece, I don't think these silver pieces are, but this green piece on his chest is die cast. Legs are die cast. And then on the inside of his foot, that whole piece in there is die cast. So he's got some heft to him. Only thing is his chest doesn't lock in, so sometimes when you pick him up he tends to do that, but that is not a deal breaker by any means. I think he looks great, fantastic. I highly recommend him. This is Drum and the Blues. Peace out.